Hello everybody and welcome to today's edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. It is episode 210. Wow, that is a mad number. But here we are, episode 2010. It's good to see you all. Who is going on the chat today? I didn't go to work today, so I don't feel as dead. I mean, I did do the act of work. I just didn't go into work and back again. So, yeah! Now I get to talk about things. So let's see who's here. We have Terence saying hi Lucy with a big smiley face. Hello. We have Jamie saying hello. We have Mikhail saying hi Lucy. KRP TV says evening Lucy. Evening KRP TV. Hey, you home worker. Yes, a bit more on that to come later. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes you need it in terms of just like, not having the stress of going in and out. Rebel War says hello. Lucy should do the poll from Saturday about how people alive were feeling. Yes, how awake everyone was feeling. Yeah, that was the exhausted man. We'll talk about that later on. We got Ian Graham saying hello everyone. Hi Lucy. Hello. Jazzy says hello Lucy. Episode 210. Ba. Loopy Lou says, hey, indeed. We got Kayla saying hello. Oh, got lots of people here today. It's good to see you all. And it's your Thursday reminder. It is Thursday. It is Locking It Down with Lucy. And we are here. We're live. We're human beings. Touch the screen with me. Contact has been made. Right, so today's poll. It's because not much has really happened this week. Or at all, really, this whole month. This is my power saving month. I'm trying to save money because... one must have months where you do nothing in order to save money. So that on the months you do lots of things, you have the monies. So it's very boring. And all I do is go to work. So, and I have no plans, but it's by design. It's not like, I'm trying to make plans happen when plans need to happen, but I'm kind of just keeping the plans low key. Because yes, I'm not fucking millionaire over here, as evident by this flat. So, my question to you all tonight, I may have asked this before, may have asked this later, I can't remember, but does your job allow you to work from home? Maybe it's been a while since we touched base on this. So 12% of you say yes fully, 31% of you say set days, 50% of you say no, my job isn't set up for work from home, and 11% of you say no, had to return to office. Interesting. Because I was wondering, because obviously the landscape has changed since the show started. If people, you see it all the time, Amazon now asking everyone to turn back to work and all that stuff. It's like, really? After all this time, we're doing that again? So interesting to see how slowly things, for those of people that were office workers, how that is. I know in Apple you have to work 3 days a week, but it's like it's weird sometimes. Like I think Apple, you have to come in like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if anyone here actually works for Apple. You might know better than me. But you can work from home Monday, Tuesday. And then other jobs, it's like they want you to come in 3 days a week, but you have to be any three. But then some are like, oh, you can come in anytime you want, but you can't work from home on Mondays or whatever day. And it's like weird. The landscape is strange. Some more people. Oh, Fabio says, Lucy stream, best part of the day. Thank you. I'm glad I can be of service. Jacob says, hi, Lucy. Hello, Jacob. I now have a handprint on my screen. Yes. Yes, November is the month going to the US, so monies need to be saved. Skip to the end says, hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, Foxy Cat. Hi. Hey, Lucy. Hey, chat. Guess I'll have to stay home, play video games. Yes, video games must be played. Going on fewer holidays might save a few quid. Holidays are what make life worth living, or make everything worth. Because it's either this, all right. These are the two things. You either have money and do nothing and die, and then you go to the grave, and you're like, okay, great. You either have money, have children, and all your money goes to the children, and then you die and go to the grave. Or you have money and go on holiday. You can have children if you want to, but it's going to be more expensive. And then spend it all and go to the grave. Those are the three options I see. And I think I pick option go on holiday and then go to the grave. Morbid here on your Thursday, the 17th of October. Locking it down with Lucy. Richard says, it honestly depends on how productive you are at home. If it's possible, I don't see any valid reason to recall workers back to an unhealthy working habit. I think, yeah, it's this. It's like, people should be responsible adults, I guess, and know. Like, sometimes I come into the office and you don't get much done, but then you talk to a lot of people, but then maybe that's also good for you, as long as you can, so sometimes I need the balance. Like, either work from home to catch up on work, or I go to the office on days that people aren't there to catch up on work. It's all a thing. I'm in the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday club. Yeah, I was going to go to the office today, but then when I woke up and I had a bunch of meetings, it just didn't really make sense. Marcel says hello. Yoels Gamer says, I listened to you while I play the last bits of Silent Hill 2 Remake. It's relaxing. I heard Silent Hill Remake is meant to be quite good. Whether I'll play it or not, I don't know. Jake says, I've begun to scan and register my games onto CLZ Games and Game Collector app. Around $2 for 1 month, $12 1 year. The value differ since it's taken from a summary price. Oh, is this what Mystic Ryan does sometimes? I like those videos where he goes through and does that. Very interesting. Yes, we will be looking at this later, George. The new Astro update with 6 new trophies. We'll have a look and we'll also play the first level together later. So that should be good. If you force people to go to work from home, then turn around and say they can't work from home, it's a contradiction. Yeah, I think that would be weird for us now as well if that happened. Like, we've been doing it so long. It's like, well, what's the benefit here? Of suddenly us coming back when we were doing it, all this time. Like, also, I think the thing with us is that we launched a console in the pandemic work from home. So I don't think you can really turn around and say that we didn't do our jobs or anything, because the job was still done. It was probably the hardest job you could do. Whereas other places of work, I don't know what other sort of releases happen. And maybe that happened to them too. But I feel that in my personal experience, I would be kind of like, that seems kind of sketchy. But we'll see what happens. I have to go into the office on Mondays. I'm definitely less productive on Mondays. I think we're just less productive in general when we used to go to the office. But now when you're at home, you just feel this pressure to be on all the time. No spoilers, we aren't going to have a ton of time at the end to play Astro. What do you mean? But you aren't going to have a ton... No spoilers, but you aren't going to have to save a ton... Oh, I see. Interesting. Oh, and the other thing, thank you for letting me know that. I want to keep an eye on the clock because there's something else I want to do. I want to do a few things together with you today. So what's coming up on the show today? Hello, Ukraine. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name, but I appreciate you. Thank you. But you can put the pronunciation, I can try. KRPT TV said I even had to go to work during lockdown as there were key workers, although they did give me the option to shield for 12 weeks. Needless to say, I took them up on that offer straight away. Oh, I should have maybe not written acronyms. Work from home. Okay, so coming up on the show today, we're of course going to talk about, video games, what I've been playing, some trophy check-ins, but I finally have the new welcome screen on my PS5. So I'd like to set my welcome screen up with you all and work and, figure out how I want it to look and everything. I thought that'd be kind of interesting because there's a way that you can do however you feel best. And I also want to play Astrobot with you all. But without further ado, I think it's time for a drink. So I went to the shop after work today. And I don't know if I was just advertised to buy this drink. Maybe marketing worked. But I don't know if I've had this drink before. I don't know if it's new, but it's everywhere in Sainsbury's. Obviously, other supermarkets are available in your local area. A Tango Cherry. Has this been around forever? Have I drunk this before? I honestly cannot remember. But for some reason, Tango Cherry is spooky. And so it's everywhere. So let's see if I can open it. I got a cheeky meal deal for dinner today. Oh, but I didn't even get a cheeky meal deal, actually. I got one of those expensive upgrade meal deals. Because now they do that. It's like, you can't just get a meal deal these days. You can get like your standard meal deal. Or you can get a more expensive meal deal because you've picked a premium sandwich or something. The premium sandwich was good, to be fair. Uh-oh. I'm having troubles opening this drink. Is it blood? I want to suck your blood. Well, we may not drink anything if I can't open it. This is one of the things, out of all the things about living alone, I hate the most. I hate not being able to open things. It's the most frustrating... Okay, I've done it. It's the most frustrating situation to be in because it's like I feel absolutely helpless. Classes over here. Right, I think we're getting somewhere now. But it happens so often. Oh, They're naughty. They're naughty for Halloween. Okay. Oh, it smells strong. Is this going to smell super artificial again? Hang on a minute. Didn't I have this a couple of weeks ago for summer? I think I did. But it had different packaging. And once again, it's too artificial. It's too strong. Do you know, it took me 3 days to drink the drink last week because it was that strong. I had to drink it over a period of 3 days, a period of 72 hours. It's a lot. I feel like it doesn't need to be that full of flavour. But maybe it's because I am British and apparently we only use 1 grain of salt to, season our food. But what do I know? Okay, let's start with the highlights and lowlights of the week. So let me know what's been going down in your world. And I would like to, I'd like to hear about it. So, and whilst you're putting your highlights and lowlights on the week, I would just like to do a few shout outs. So thank you to those of you who tuned in to the streams that happened over the past week. There was we had lots of things that happened to say thanks about. So the Resident Evil 7 streams are continuing. I do have a new nightmare to report back to you all, so I'm glad you can enjoy that content. This one was more of a nightmare than a weird dream. We'll get to that later. And so that happened. I'll probably play more Resident Evil 7 either tomorrow or Sunday. I will let you know depending on how I feel. But it does need to be done. It must be played. So then there's that. And thanks to everyone who joined the members hangout. It was lovely to chat to you all. As always, we will organise the next members hangout for Christmas. We'll have our second Christmas party. Is this our second Christmas party or our third? I think it's our second Christmas hangout party. I think. So that was nice chatting with you all and seeing you all. Apart from, oh my God, you guys won't believe this. So for those of you that weren't there, my internet decided to be a bit annoying. My internet actually cut out after, not too long after we finished the conversation. My whole internet just went down. And I was like, well, lucky it didn't happen when we were in the call. So, that was unfortunate. And so thank you as well, everyone who tuned in to watch the Exhausted Man stream as well. When I was feeling like the Exhausted Lucy, managed to get that platinum in 3 hours and 10 minutes, which was crazy. So yeah, lots of stuff happened to celebrate the members. Thank you, members. Without you, none of this would happen. Although it probably would, but it just makes more things happen. So thank you. Right, let's jump into the highlights. Let's jump into the lowlights of the week. And we'll start with Jacob, who's saying, Lucy, did London ever had the McDonald's Halloween burger whom people's... What? No, I don't think so. But the McRib has come to the UK. I've seen the McRib being advertised and a Philly cheese stack, which is interesting. Robert Wall says, highlight, got my 167th platinum in Dishonored 2. Nice work. All the extra Lucy content last weekend and locking it down with Lucy. Thank you very much. Lowlight slept badly the last 2 nights. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, sometimes when you sleep badly, I hope that it will come back around. You'll be owed that sleep back at some point. Ever since the hangout and talking Christmas, it's been cold over here. Oh dear, oh dear. KRP TV says 2 of each this week. First highlights, of course, Lockin down with Lucy. Thank you very much. You guys don't have to say that. It was very kind of you. Second highlight is I brought myself a new TV. Ooh, fancy. First lowlight is I'm back at work after a week off. And second lowlight is I've got a cold. No, get well soon. Now, are you from the UK, KRP TV? I feel like you are. You give me British vibes, and I could be wrong, but those are the vibes I receive from you. When I'm ill, I go and get myself one of those Tropicana multivitamin smoothie drinks. I don't know if they help or not, but I like the fact that it says there's loads of multivitamins on it. I'm like, yeah, down a few of those, it'll be all right. Oh, you're welcome, Robert Wall. Thank you. Jamie says, highlights, Lockin down with Lucy, the Resident Evil streams, and all the XP Zone second birthday celebration streams, and the members hangout. Thank you. Well, thanks for being there and being a part of it and being a member. Jamie says, lowlight, managed to get all the achievements in on Undisputed, except one that is bugged. Hopefully a patch will fix that so I can get 100%. No, that sucks. Well, fingers crossed, hopefully things will be better. Ian Graham says, don't really have a low light to be honest, but my highlights have to be the announcement of the Tomb Raider 4 to 6 remaster collection. They made more Tomb Raider games? What's that count? As Legend and something else? I have to look into this. Highlight short week, Canada only. All the Lucy content. Low light weather getting colder. Been having to turn the heat on every now and again. No, Terrence. As you know, I try not to turn the heat on any possibility. Although I'm thinking about maybe getting an electric blanket. Because you heat that thing up once and it's good for quite a few hours, right? You like charge it and then you turn it on and off. So maybe that's what I can, do this year. Because I'm not ready for winter. Skip to the end says, highlight platinum 190 Cat Quest 2 and also help my girlfriend get the platinum as well. Nice, love to hear it, love to see it. Another Paul Atterman for you on your way to 200. Very exciting. How far am I? Am I on 187 platinums? Damn. Locking it down with Lucy. It's here. Dusty says, highlight watching a world record breaking Lucy. Thank you. The record still stands today. Replaying Mass Effect 2. Sometimes the chat jumps. For the lols, it's a lovely game. Low light, more bloody rain. It was a bit warmer today, and the last few days at least, which was good. Yeah, I felt it. I felt the kinship of the UK-ness from you. Oh, did I read it wrong? It was your 168th plat. I did say that right. Flyhigh says, Lowlight got an email today saying every deliver my parcel with a picture of it next to a bin. The bin isn't mine. I don't know whose bin it is or where this parcel is. Damn. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Parcel delivery, man. I mentioned this before and I mentioned it in my members' hangout. I'm starting to do my Christmas shopping. So I'm having to start paying attention to when the poster does come and then I have to just place these things in my house. I might start wrapping up Christmas presents just because. Why not? And highlight, I get back to you. What does that mean? But you're back for good. Whatever I said. I haven't had a Tropicana in years. You've got to find the multivitamin one. It's the multivitamin one is the one I stand by. There's a new flavour out as well, which I was almost going to get today, but I didn't. Adam Rhodes says, highlight, I got the plat for Forbidden Siren on PS5 1 and got 100% trophies on Remothered Tormented Fathers. What are we talking about here? There is mothers, there is fathers, but congrats. I've never heard of any of these things. Lola, still waiting for Silent Hill 2 remake to arrive, but when it gets it, it will be great. And I read your comment the wrong way round. Well, I hope you enjoy Silent Hill 2 when it does happen. George says, I never know where the members hangout takes place. Is it Discord? I don't think I get any notifications. It is Discord. So if you come over to the Discord, we'll help you find it. And then when the next one happens, I do put like a post in the Discord saying it's going to happen. So when you're a member, you need to link your members account to your Discord account, and then you'll be able to access a channel in the Discord that only members can access. So we talk about it there, and I at all the members in that to let them know it's happening and stuff. So maybe you just need to hook those bits up. But we can help you in the Discord. We would love to see you there. Foxcast says, highlight, the hangout was fun. Job search has been progressing well. Lola, it's been stressing me out. Be chill, Foxy Cat. Hopefully things will work out and try and just, go with the flow. I mean, it's easy for me to say I'm like the least chill person ever. Maybe I should listen to like more Jimmy Buffett or something to chill out to. Who knows? Apparently I heard that was de-stressifying. I did not know I don't know much about Jimmy Buffett, to be honest. Jemai says, highlight, a cold front came through Texas and the weather actually feels nice for a change. Ooh, I'm going to be in Texas in a month's time. Oh my god, yes, in a month's time I will be in Texas. How bizarre. Foxy Cat says, for some reason my room is colder than the rest of my house. I might have to pull a Lucy. What, wear all your clothes and just be cold all the time? Well, hopefully that's all right and it'll get better. And just, wear lots of clothes, big socks. Fabio says, highlight, on Friday I went to watch a rally Vidiero. Hopefully I've said that right. Car race on public roads. Low light, a week of lots of winds, rains and thunderstorms. What's happening? Oh, I'm only on 184 plats. Well, that's put me back down to earth. Wow. Speaking of Tomb Raider, watch half of the Netflix series. It's pretty good so far. Nice. I'm thinking of watching a new TV show with Imogen with David Tennant in. It's called Rivals, and I think it's a little bit saucy. So I don't know, should I be watching this with my sister? I don't know. I don't know if David Tennant's going to be in the nude in it. Do I want to see David Tennant in the nude? This is a conflicting thought. I don't know. It's like, don't meet your heroes, don't see your heroes nude. If I ever met David Tennant, could I look him in the eye? if I'd seen him nude. I don't know if I could. I don't think I need that. I'm very conflicted about the whole thing. I'm going to wait for reviews to come out to see if it's actually good. Or is it just, you know, I think it's like an 80s vibe, but has some Bridgerton-ness to it. And I don't watch Bridgerton, so we shall see. The jury's still out. But of course, if I do watch it, I will let you know. But I don't even have No, it's on Disney Plus. Disney Plus getting X-rated. I don't even know what it's about. It looks. I don't know. I shall say no more. But me and Imogen may watch the first episode together, which might be weird. I don't know. Is it weird? I can't. Jazzy says, my highlight is just life right now. That's lovely. And lock it down with Lucy. Well, thanks. Well, I'm glad that life is a highlight right now. That's nice to hear. And video games, it's been a great week. Oh, that's lovely to hear that you've had a great week. That's nice to hear, just some happiness. He's going to bust out his sonic screwdriver. Very good. Rivals, it's a Jilly Cooper thing, isn't it? Defo saucy. Oh my God, it is going to be saucy. I don't know. Jimmy Buffett fans called parrot heads. What? So I'm just going to see. Highlight is Halloween, my favourite holiday. Oh, I'm going to Beth's at the weekend and I bought there's a really nice Halloween mix that they do in Marks and Spencer's. In fact, after I play the clip of the week, I will show you because we got it last year. It was very good. She doesn't know unless she's watching now. I've brought it again to bring around for this year. Robert War Statman, I see your stats, but we're going to go to the stats later after the clip of the week. Doctor, oh no, please everybody, come on. I don't know who Jilly Cooper is. I heard she made books for young women on the saucier side. I don't read saucy books, so I wouldn't know. I just like my sauce as ketchup, and that's all I like. So I don't know. We'll see if, I mean, I'm not going to get Disney Plus for it or anything, but I'll have to like side eye. Have a little side eye what's going on. Maybe look over Imogen's shoulder or whatever. I can't watch this with my sister. 50 Shades of Ketchup. So that's what's happening. That's what's going down. So my highlights alerts of the week. Again, it's been a chill week. Sadly, my big highlight of the week is I am here without Olive. Oh wait, hang on, sorry. Jilla Cooper said in the BBC interview, there's a lot of sex. I can't watch this with Imogen. Like, it just can't be done. I don't think I need to see David Tennant in this compromising position. No, 50 Shades of Blue. And also, if David Tennant isn't doing any of that stuff, am I watching other people doing this that I don't care about? Unless I got into the TV show, I don't know. And then will it be disappointing? It's too conflicting. I'd rather just be separate from it, I think. It's too much. It's I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm sure it's fine. But yes, no Olive Stannis. Sadly, it didn't work out the plans. She was meant to be dropped off tonight, but then her owner couldn't drop her anymore, and so I was like, oh man, it was just awkward times. And she does live kind of far away, so yeah. I've already added it to my watch list. I feel conflicted just because, like I said, I feel like it's a don't meet your heroes, don't see your heroes naked. Like, I don't like even doing those Comic Con things where you go up and line up to speak to whoever for 5 seconds and get their picture because I feel like it's weird. So yeah, I don't know. It's a weird situation. No, I just do it for the love of dogs. So yeah, that's a big low light. I was looking forward to that. I'd made some plans, but unfortunately, it didn't come to fruition. The Sim has continued to be singing his rap music in the shower, which of course echoes. Now, I know I talk about it all the time, but I have started a new spreadsheet, a new section of my spreadsheet. I was able to record the noise on my other phone. I had to get my other phone out for this. And I don't know, I think it's quite clear. Let's see if you can hear it. I feel like it could be louder. But yeah, it was so annoying, so loud. I don't know if that translated in. Anyway, so I've started making new fresh recordings. as evidence, because it's just 7:30 in the morning. It's too much. You need to call the A-team. I don't know if that came across well on microphone. Olive is going to stay with the her dog walker. I just heard static. Well, you can hear it better when you've got headphones in. We heard him a few times during the Resident Evil. Yeah, rubbish. This was the Google Pixel 3a. This one. It's so weird. I got this out again. It's like, wow, it's so. That's my current phone. God, look at this. This has seen some things, and this is the other one. I need to get a new phone at some point. But then there's all that phone theft happening in London. I'm like, if I have this phone, I hope that it wouldn't get robbed off me because it's old and it's rubbish. I did think about this, but I was like, there's other people that live here. I was so ready to blast him some Bring Me the Horizon, but I was like, is this really the way to go? I don't know. I'm unsure. This is too fizzy. I don't like when the fizz burns. So those are my lone lights. My highlight of the week, however, was all the things I mentioned above. Had some drinks with friends last night, work friends, which was quite nice. And we had the first ever girls' lunch where all of the girls that work in creative got together. And we just... I didn't know if it was going to be awkward if a boy, heaven forbid, a boy would come and sit next to us at lunch. But it was an idea that someone else came up with. They just were like, there's only 5 women in our creative area, so we should maybe meet and chat or something. And I was like, okay, fine, we can do that. We have a lunch or whatever. But I was a bit worried that one of the other guys was going to come over and be like, hey, everybody. I'm like, you can't sit with us. Like, don't you know what day it is? It's girls' lunch day. You can't be here. But luckily, it was fine. But I do worry about that. I don't want to be exclusive or whatever. But that was nice to just chat with other people. Sadly, no Pepsi Girl. Pepsi Girl is a no more. Right, so let's move on to to clip of the week. Thank you everyone for submitting your highlights and alerts of the weeks. I'm glad to hear that most of you are well. And those of you who aren't well, I hope to hear that things are better for you next week. So, like I said, not much happened this week. I got my old phone out because I wanted to do a bit of a day in the life kind of work from home thingamabob. So here's a time lapse of Monday. This is what it's like just working from home. So enjoy. It's boring, but that sometimes it's got to be like that. It's got to be boring sometimes. This is me when I work from home. So there you go. That is a day in the life of me. I just was like, I got really into the idea of doing a time lapse because I saw someone else on my Instagram did a time lapse of her day of just being in her flat, and I was like, I wonder if I could do that. But have discovered some things watching that back. Firstly, why do I have shoulder pain? My posture is probably why. I have why I have pain at the end of the day at the tops here. I do tend to do this a lot when I'm thinking. So I don't know what it is, but I tend to like bite my hair or do something like this. I remember doing this once when I was talking to my mum. I was like, I did this, and I was like, does something smell bad? And I was like, what? And she's like, well, why are you doing that? Do I smell? And I was like, oh no, sorry, it's just I don't know what it is. I just have a habit of either doing like this or this when I'm thinking. But it is interesting to put it on yourself and just see how it is, how the day is. I didn't even think about the fact that I used the chair. Like, obviously I know I use my chair as a desk, but I didn't really think about it when I was doing it because it's just normal to me now. So to have people in the chat being like, wow, using your chair as a desk. Because I just don't like sitting at this desk. I find sitting at this desk, like, it's cramped. I just have my YouTube stuff set up here, so I don't really like doing it. So, listen, do you know in advance what is likely to be your clip of the week, or does it come up during the week? It's a bit of both. Like, if I know I have something scheduled, like a plan, I'm like, okay, that's going to be my clip of the week. But on weeks that I have nothing planned, I just have to think of an idea and just figure out. So that this week I was just like, oh yeah, maybe I could just try and do that and see what happens. Because I was like, I knew I had no plans after work or nothing to do, kind of thing. Like, sometimes it's like to the wire. I'm like, I've never missed a clip of the week. And so sometimes it's just got to be, mundane, whatever. But I always want to provide some kind of clip of the week. Content. So I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. I was kind of like, is this gonna be boring to just watch? Nice, you caught the dead, because I'm in the Dead Rising mood, so the sound effects felt like it would. I think that's I was thinking about the time element, and I was like, how could I do that? So in the morning of that day, so that was Monday, in the morning I had a lot of meetings. That's why I'm like doing the chat, and then the afternoon was just solid work. So that was from about, the recording started like 10 a.m. and ended at about 5:30, and then I set up the stream. So that was literally the entire day. And apart from, I stopped recording at lunchtime just to to charge my phone and stuff. So, this is actually a really cool idea for a clip of the week. Well, thank you. I'm glad you find it interesting. I don't think the sim was in that day. I think he was out. So that's the other thing. Like, sometimes when the sim goes out, I'm like, oh man, I'm going to work from home today, so I'm going to enjoy the serenity of my flat. Like today he was out as well, and I was like, yes. So yeah, does anyone else have any weird habits that they find out that they do? George says, I tend to put my shirt up over my mouth when I work. Like, yeah, like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? The things that you don't realize you do. Like I don't really bite my nail. I guess it's like, maybe sometimes I bite my nails, but I'm more likely to like, do a bit of this or a bit of that. I think it's something to do with psychology. I'm like stuck in the oral stage or something. It's, you've done Freud, haven't you? Like, I never progressed out of the first stage. The first stage is oral, and that's people who bite their nails and tend to chew stuff. The second stage is anal. I can't remember. Those people are like the meticulously like need things to be in order. I can't remember what the next stages after oral and anal are, but it all goes into there's the super in and all that. It's been a while since I've done my psychology lessons and stuff. So let's see. Well, thank you. I love people making trophies for me. And that's the music that was. It's from Persona 3, which I can't wait to play next year. Trevor cried A Day with Lucy. Hopefully it's slightly different from the day in the life that I did, like when lockdown was happening. I did a work from home day in the life. I moved my jaw up and down to concentrate. Yeah, it's weird. We've gone into psychology. I rub my thumbs against my fingers when I concentrate to give myself friction burn sometimes. Oh, like this kind of thing. Interesting. Yeah, we all have our things that we do. Right. So, okay. Before we get into all of the stuff, let's check in. I hadn't set up the internet. I haven't set up the internet. The internet will go doo doo. As we are slowly approaching 10,000 trophies, I want to make sure that each week I check in to see the progress so that I don't forget and I don't want to lose it. So, come we now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. The internet. Oh, we're here. We made it. We had to take a few pit stops and we went the long way to the internet. I clicked on some wrong things, but here we are on True Trophies. I never know where my body's going to be when I show up on the internet. Robert was like, stats. Oh, was that Foxy Cat? Yes, Foxy Cat saying stats. Ooh, we're all over here. So we made a brand new goal, as advised by Jamie and some of the other members, to keep me on track, because the worst thing that would happen is to not be paying attention and to go over 10k and then I don't get my Astrobot Platinum and it all falls apart. So I have 2 goals here. I've got my 10,000 goal, but this goal's going to act as a reminder. When I reach 10 trophies left, I'm hoping that this trophy will ping me and then I will be reminded like, oh God, I've got to start doing some counting now. So 47 trophies are required to get my goal. Now, my question to you guys is, do you think I'm going to get 10k this month, next month, or December? Can I get 47 more trophies this month? My survey says, I think it's going to be November. Less than. Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I've actually got to get 57 in total. You're right. Yeah, I'm thinking December as well would be. No, sorry, not December. I'm thinking November is probably where it's going to be. It would be a miracle. Yeah, everyone's saying next month. So we're keeping it real, keeping it on track here. And that leads me into what I am currently playing, which, as you can see here, my recent games are Dead Rising Remastered, which again, still loving, still enjoying that. It's way easier than the first one. We'll talk about that in a bit. Everyone's saying, yeah, I reckon end of this month, beginning of November. It depends what I play this month. So obviously I played The Exhausted Man, got a lot of stuff there. We've got a new Astrobot trophy that we'll be getting later. Dead Rising, I'm pretty sure. So I was meant to try and get the Quarry Platinum this month. I don't think I'm going to get the Quarry this month now. I'm so peed off with it, as Imogen would say. It's not even that many trophies. So I think I'm going to swap that for Dead Rising. Dead Rising Platinum, I think I can get before the end of the month. So that'll be my 2 for this month. And I'll come back to the Quarry. It's just it's so annoying having to do another playthrough again and get all the bloody collectibles. It's not very interesting. Resident Evil, I'm hoping to at least complete the story on that before I leave. I did go back and do the Happy Birthday trophy, which is to complete the Happy Birthday thing in under 5 minutes. I thought I might as well just do it while it was fresh in my mind. So I went and did that. But Dead Island 2, depending on how like quickly the trophies pop on that, let's take a look, shall we? I've only got 1 trophy so far out of a possible 58. And is that with oh no, there's quite a lot of DLC. Let's see. So the 1 trophy I do have is the one for just pretty much getting through the tutorial. Okay, so we've got a couple of like ones that happen here that are just going to happen as and when you get going with the game. Looks like a lot of these just sort of will pop over time. I'll talk a bit about this now, actually, Dead Island, while we're on it. Everyone was saying, I'm not ditching it. I'm just going to come back. I'm just going to take a break and come back to it later because it's annoying. So yeah, me and the mysterious co-op partner did start this up. But unfortunately, there was a problem. I started to feel sick while playing the game. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just that day. Then I played it the next day. And I started feeling sick again. It's like weird, like not like throwing up sick, but just queasy. The game is giving me motion sickness, which I'm not into. Like it starts in my stomach. My stomach just feels a little weird, like a bit nauseous. And then I feel like I'm getting a bit of like a headache. So yeah, I'm hoping there's something I can do in the controls. So like, see, yeah, Ducky's saying Resident Evil 7 is the only game that makes me motion sick. So I don't feel motion sick playing Resident Evil 7 because I turned the head bob off and I don't see a head bob turn off option in this. I think it is the first person. I remember the games that have made me feel sick in the past are Dishonored made me feel sick. This game makes me feel sick. I can't remember if there's another game that made me feel sick that I remember. But I did look it up And apparently this game makes other people feel sick. It's quite weird as well going from Resident Evil 7 to Dead Island. Yeah, I think there's motion blur. So I'm going to try and... The comments are on top of my face. I'm going to try and turn off the motion blur and see if that works for me. Because it would be such a shame to just not be able to play this game. Like, I think the game's probably fine. But at the moment, it's like... I don't like pressing R2 to do melee weapons. It feels wrong to me. Like, it just feels sloppy. Like, slamming that to get your melee kills. I'm like, I kind of wanted to try and change the controls, but it wouldn't let me change the controls. I'd rather do melee. Like, shooting feels okay, but do it. It's like that, and you're just whacking it all the time. You're like, so I'm not too keen on that, but the controls wouldn't let me change it, so that's annoying, but I'm sure I'll get over it. So the game is like, it is vibrant. It's weird going from Resident Evil 7 to Dead Island, because Resident Evil 7 is quite slow. Ethan doesn't run, whereas Dead Island is like fast paced. It's bright. You're like jumping. It's like chaos. Not like, I think I've only played like 30 minutes of it or so. I don't know if I really care about the story of the characters at this point, but I'm also not sure if that's the point of this game. Is it just like... So the first 30 minutes you had to play solo because you can't meet up with your co-op partner if you do want to play co-op until after you've completed like the tutorial, which is quite a scripted section of the game. So I'm hoping that now that I've got to the bit where you can play with somebody else, it's going to turn a little bit more like, free flow, you go and do things or whatever, and it's not as, heavily like... I think this is what I don't like about first person. Okay, I'm playing a third person game and something crazy happens and the camera cuts to whatever is happening kind of thing. So you get camera cuts over the shoulder, it feels natural. In this game, or first person games, when something crazy happens, it's like someone has taken your face and gone, look over here, look over here, look. And it's like, like I hate, it's always like that. So maybe it is the motion sickness that is causing, or the motion blur that's causing me to feel sick when that's happening. So hopefully I can report more on that next week. I do need to get going on it. But yeah, this week has been a slow week games-wise. Like, if we go back to the internet, come back to the internet, you'll see on here, I've just not been feeling it. Like, today's the first day I've really felt not stressed out and exhausted for a long time. Like, yeah, obviously I've had 94 trophies, but that's because of the exhausted man boost here. But yeah, today's the 17th. It's just been a bit of a slow month. I've just not been feeling the video games as much. Well, I am playing Dead Island on the big TV, so I think it's a lot worse. But yeah, if I hadn't done Exhausted Man, it might have been a bit slow. What have we got over here? Yeah, we got Neo, Dead Island, Resident Evil, Dead Rise is really pulling in the numbers for me. So hopefully that will get a bit better. And then how many trophies have I got left? I've got 38 out of 50. So that could help get me some of the way there. But yeah, Dead Rising, still loving it. Do you know what I like about it? It appeals to my organisational love. Because the first time you play it, you just go through, do whatever. Now on my second playthrough, where now I'm like planning, I'm following a guide, I'm getting all the survivors, and I'm like trying to optimize my time. Like, okay, I've got to get this person, and then come back around and do this, and then I'm going to kill this person. Then I can get this magazine that will help boost this weapon and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to do a whole nother playthrough, which I don't mind because this one's a lot faster and it's a bit more like, I've got all my abilities and stuff like that. And then I'm trying to work out what my next playthroughs are. But the platinum is totally much, much easier than the original. Not that I did the original, but the 7-Day Survivor, I did mention it last week, you don't have to do it in 14 hours. In fact, now you can do it in 2 hours because you can't save the game, but you can fast pass time and you can suspend your run. So you can turn the game off. And I'm like, thank you. You're respecting my time as a gamer now, or just as a human being. Like, no one has time to play a game for 14 hours when you are an adult, unless, I don't know, you just forgo all your responsibilities for a day, which, if you're able to do that, then more power to you. Enjoyed listening, going to play Dead Space remake on Impossible, says Jake. Good luck, enjoy. So yeah, I like that some trophies like that have been made easier. Other trophies in the game that have been made easier was in the original. You also had to listen to every single one of Otis's transmissions. So Otis is a guy who will call you and tell you when things are happening, but he doesn't like some of the ones that he calls you, this is my understanding of it anyway, he will call you in certain areas of the game, so you would have to plan your run to go to those places to get all of his calls. But this one, they brought it down to just get 30 of them. I think even the survivors and the taking the photos, it's not all of them, it's just 30 of them. So they brought it down. I'm big into that. Sometimes you just need a nice, big, friendly platinum that you're like, I'm going for this. I know I can get it. It's easy. Quarry, jog on, you bastards. Why? Like, I was trying to think about other games in the same vein as the Quarry. I'm pretty sure Detroit Become Human had like a much better system. Like, you could at least chapter select from halfway through the game or whatever and get stuff. This is just like, this is insane. Rottwall says, I felt burnt out this month too, Lucy. Doing a similar goal to you, aiming for 3,000 trophies earned this year. Yeah, I think my burnouts was more been from just feeling tired from work and feeling too tired to play anything because it just feels too exhausting. So, yeah, so that's the check-in. That's what I feel like a lot of newer plans have been dumbed down compared to old ones. Well, this is a good point, Jamie. Have they been dumbed down? Or have they just been made better because the originals was bad? Like, I would say that Dead Rising trophy, whilst the trophy hasn't changed, the requirements and how you get it have got a nice quality of life improvement to them. Like, it was a bad trophy originally. And I feel like in the PS3 days, there were a lot of bad trophies. And now it feels like trophies are easier because they're better. Like, who wants to sit and play a multiplayer game to try and be the top 1% in the thing? It's impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's a waste of your time. It's like annoying. It's frustrating. Like, now it's just, people don't ask you to do that shit anymore. And I think that's really good. Yeah, that's a good way, but they're more accessible now. And I think it's like people who are making the games now have a better understanding of what makes a good trophy and what makes a bad trophy. And there probably also were people that maybe played games when they were, younger and had to get these trophies. Like, well, fuck that. I'm not going to make people do that again. That's awful. And people aren't going to do it. Yeah, I think it's that. I think that they've made them better. Yeah, more quality of life, less challenge. Glitchy trophies were always bad. See, I'm not against a challenge trophy. Like, so this is, okay, let's think about it this way. The Max Payne 3 trophy, the New York Hardcore Minute. I think it's a fine trophy. What makes it difficult is the fact that you have to obviously do it all in one playthrough without dying, but you also can't save, so you have to do it in one sitting. And like, that's becomes, anybody who can't spend that much time doing that, it's immediately, I feel like that took me, I probably started the run at 10 a.m. and didn't finish it until, like, it's probably took me 5 hours. And obviously some people can commit 5 hours, but not everyone can. So I feel like if they made that again, they should probably do what Dead Rising have done. So by putting the suspend mode in it, because you're still keeping the challenge there. You still have to do the playthrough in the one run. You can't save, but you can like return or suspend, which means, I can go away, turn my PlayStation off, and I'll be able to jump back in where I was. But it's not like you'd be able to upload your, well, I'm sure you might be able to upload your save or whatever, but you can't make a save state to save scum it kind of thing. You still have to do it properly. So yeah, I wouldn't bother wasting my time with it. I think maybe this is what it is. They've got rid of time wasting trophies as much. Like, also with the fact that there aren't as many games coming out with tacked on multiplayers, you're not being asked to get to level 50 or level 100 of a multiplayer as much anymore, like you used to back in the day. Because now you have games that are set multiplayer games. So it's like, if you want to play Apex Legends, you play Apex Legends. It's all about playing the multiplayer. You're not playing, Silent Hill 2, and they've made like a Silent Hill 2 multiplayer mode that you're like, oh, for crying out loud, now I have to play this mode, I don't care about it, kind of thing. So I think it's interesting how I like that I was in the PS3 era where these bad trophies existed, and now I've come through the other side so I can see it. Also, I'm very happy that now that I can take advantage of these easy trophies, because I would not have got some of the trophies that I had from the PS3 era if it was today's era. Because like I said, I just don't have the time. I don't have the patience. Like, I practiced that Max Payne 3 trophy for an entire week day after day. I was unemployed, so I had more time. But yeah, every day I would wake up and do a run, and then I'd die, and I'd do a run again, and it'd get to the end of the day, and I was like, well, I made it this far today, maybe tomorrow. Like, I'm not doing that now. Are you serious? I've got to go do the shopping, and I've got to go meet this person. I've got friends. I've got to do my own laundry and washing up and all this shit. It's never happening. So yeah, it's interesting. The problem is when the trophy list gets bloated with busy work for me rather than having to collect. See, I don't mind that kind of stuff. I mean, it's not great. I still don't think these are great trophies, but they don't stop you from getting the platinum per se. You can break it up. Like, it's not fun, but you could do it over a year. If you want to do it in a week, you can. It's up to you. I do feel like there has been the one thing I'm like, which I kind of like, but I'm also getting lazy, is difficulty trophies seem to be less difficult now, or they don't put them in games much. There was a time where you would have, like, one of the trophies on the PS3 era would be beat the game on the hardest difficulty. That doesn't really exist as much anymore. And if it does exist, it's 100% not in the base game. It's a DLC trophy, and you can cheese it with accessibility options. Now, do I care? I don't know. I mean, if it's there to be done, it's there to be, like, I don't do, like, I think some of the first party games, they have beat the game on the hardest difficulty, but it's in a DLC pack, so I'm like, well, I'm not doing that, I can't be asked. But if it was in the main pack, I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing it. But if there's accessibility options like with Last of Us, I'm like, well, yeah, I'm turning them on. I'm trying to streamline my life here. I don't need to do that. Dead Rising Remaster is a fun one. One of the rare games, don't mind doing multiple runs. Good that your kills... Yes, that's the other thing that Dead Rising does, quality of life. They carry over your kills and your level, whereas in the original, you had to get 53,000 kills in one playthrough. So you would literally forego the whole game and just drive around. Whereas here, there's still going to be a bit of that, but it's not an entire playthrough that's done. So... the new Dragon Age game doesn't have a difficulty trophy, but Inquisition does. You see? Interesting. So I don't know how I feel about it, because I don't feel the same sense of satisfaction getting a platinum these days as I used to. With the exception, I think the ones that I'm most proud of recently, Cuphead, because that does require, like, there's no kind of quote-unquote difficulty. That does require, like, skill. Getting that's probably one of my proudest ones. And maybe Metal Gear Solid to a degree, just because it's not a game that I'm good at. Sorry, I meant Dead Rising. I'm playing so many games that have the words dead, zombies, islands rising in it, that it gets very confusing some of the time. Yeah, I just did the 72,000 kills in one run on Dead Rising 2. So why is this not coming up? You have to be quite... Yeah, exactly. I was born and bred in this shit, but now I'm like, I can't be arsed. I'm lazy now. I just want an easy life. I cut my teeth. I'm retired. Well, I'm not quite retired. So I just thought that was an interesting point I did want to bring up at some point as well. Like, I think just, trophies maybe respect players a bit more now. And whilst we don't have tacked on multiplayers, we do have tacked on roguelites now, so we can enjoy that era. It's so cool seeing that the era, how trophies have evolved. Like, it was like, they came out, there was tacked on multiplayer, and now there's roguelikes, there's New Game Plus thing that they go through, like, trends and fads and stuff, which is, interesting. But I thought, I wanted to raise that as I don't like how easy it is to exploit trophies now, like speedruns. You can pause and plan a row. Yeah, there's loads of ways you can get around it now. It's not as hardcore as it used to be, but I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm good. I cut my teeth in the old days. What trophies / playthroughs do you have left in the quarry? I have to get all the clues and get everyone infected. And what happened was I was doing all the clues and the infect in one run, and I missed a clue. And now I'm like, I have to start again and do it again, and I'm very annoyed about it. I'm playing Resident Evil Village on the hardest difficulty now. It's tough, and I didn't plan well Infinite Ammo purchase. Yeah, you can still find these trophies if and when, like, I'm sure Resident Evil, but there's ways around it. Like, Resident Evil 4, for instance, I did buy the Chicago Sweeper, or whatever, it's the golden ticket. It was there for me to do. I have money. I'm gonna do it. The game was still hard, but I made it slightly easier. So there is that. So yeah, that's what I'm playing at the moment. So let me tell you, everyone, about my latest Resident Evil nightmare. Let me take a drink before this. So this one was an actual game devs take care of us now. Thank you for taking care of my well-being. I appreciate it. And thanks for understanding that You know, sometimes I look at kids and they leave school at like 3 and I'm like, what do you do the rest of the day? 3 is like, I've got 3 is me ramping up for the second half of like the work day. Imagine not having anything to do from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night. What a joy. How much fun. I mean, I do have homework if that's if they do it. I bought it in the store. The golden ticket. Okay, so this is the dream I had after I played Resident Evil 7 on Monday. So last week I dreamt about cats going on roller coasters and a cheetah taking a great big shit. This week that was not the case. It was a darker dream, to say the least. So I went to visit my grandma, and because I visited my grandma at the weekend. No, I don't turn my heating on. Can't be spending money on heating. Don't be silly. So at the weekend I did visit my grandma. So in this dream, I visited my grandma and she was like doing well or whatever. And she started getting into arts and crafts. And I was like, wow, this is interesting, grandma. Look at these. And they were quite captivating. She'd made these little like figures of humans in but they seemed kind of tribal is the best way I can describe them. But they were kind of like, you know, different colors, had like these like anguished faces. And they were like, and I was like, Grandma, this is so cool that you're doing all this art. And she was like, oh, thank you, Lucy. I've been selling them. And I was like, wow, that's so nice that Grandma's been, you know, working on some stuff. Anyway, I found out that there was like a basement that Grandma had been working out, like her workshop, you know. I went down into the basement and things started looking a bit more Resident Evil 7. Like the rooms were kind of dark and it was all kind of like wood and gross. And I realised that there was more of these dolls in here. And my grandma had been murdering people to make these dolls. These dolls that I had been praising her for was made out of human flesh. And the scariest part about it was the faces that they dyed was the faces that were on these dolls, just like forever. Like I can't even do the face without looking. So I was like, oh my God, she's killing people. And I felt disgusted by these dolls. I was so freaked out. And we were like, what are we going to do? We need to speak to her. And we were like, Grandma, do you know? She's like, what are you talking about? So my grandma, for those who don't know, she's slightly losing her memory a bit. So in the dream, she didn't remember that she was killing people to make these dolls. And we were like, oh my God, how many people has she murdered making these dolls? And she honestly had no idea that she'd been doing that. But it was like, and now I was like, look at these dolls. And they were like, help me. It was like they were like almost like House of Wax, like frozen in animation in death. I was absolutely terrified. We had to get in a van and drive away and decide what to do. And the faces of these dolls just haunted me, and I woke up quite freaked out. So that was the nightmare from Monday. We'll see what dream I have after I play it next time. This was part of the fun, I guess. You play Resident Evil 7, what dream am I going to have? No more Resident Evil 7 for you, ever. So it's slowly getting worse and worse. I'd watch that movie. What, the dementia grandma that's murdering people in a basement for art. Like, here's the movie. What does your grandma do that she can't remember? Oh, we love visiting Joan. Isn't she lovely? Oh, everybody, I've made these wonderful dolls. I'll take those. It's such great art. But what is it that Grandma's hiding? Boom, boom. Oh, knock, knock, knock. Hello, I just want to tell you about the Bible. Oh, please come in. Come to the basement. Grandma, what? And then it'll be like, and then it will cut to the dolls again. I'm like, wow, Grandma, this one's really cool. But what they don't know is what they're made of. When grandmas go wild, but forget they're wild. Starring Lucy Reed, Grandma Reed. So yeah, that's the trailer for that. You need to write down your nightmares and send them off to Hollywood. I don't think you've ever had a nightmare. Wow. Lucy, when she next sees a new doll at Grandma's house. My dreams are pretty in depth. It's quite scary. I have quite vivid dreams, and it's both funny but also awful. I don't remember what you did last summer. So yeah, those are my terrifying dreams that I have been having. So yeah, we'll see what happens next time. Okay, so I think we should switch over now to the new home screen, the new welcome home screen, and set it up together. So has everyone else got this while I set this up? Do people know what I'm talking about? There's a new welcome screen. So people are also talking about their dreams. My dreams are difficult to sum up in words, but because they make no sense whatsoever. Weird. I don't know. Dreams are weird. So the new home screen, it's rolling out slowly to people. I got mine this morning, and it's on your PlayStation. Oh, some people had it on. Yeah, I only just got it. So in the US, they had something called Explore, but in other territories, we didn't have the Explore area. We just had, it would just boot up and you would go straight to like the store or something. But now we have this new welcome screen that we can customize beyond our wildest dreams. So I thought you could join me as I customize mine today. We can put backgrounds, we can change what information that we feel is relevant, which I think is pretty cool. So let's dive in and take a look. Sorry, my PlayStation's booting up. Oh, that'll be why I can't see it on the screen, because I've not plugged this in. Plug this over here. Do a little dance. Do a little plug. Get down tonight. Okay, here we go. Let's see. OBS link. Are you behaving? Oh, we're here. So this is it. This is the new welcome. Oh, hang on. This is all looking a bit funky. We're gonna get funky, funky, funky. Funky. So we've got the new welcome hub here. This is like the default setup, so it's telling you a bunch of stuff, but we can change all this to be whatever it is that we want it to be. So let's take a look. Mystic did a video on the new PS5 home screen saying it's full of ads. Is it really? Mine doesn't seem to have a lot of ads. Oh, let me just put you over here. Ugh. Right. Boop. So let's edit the widgets. So firstly, trophies are important to me. Ooh, so I want the trophies. And you can increase. I like that. I think I want to see trophies first. How do I move? Oh, hang on. I've just made nonsense now. Wait. How do I want to move this. Oh, okay. So I want to see first and foremost trophies when I log on. I want to see them big. Although, why would I make them bigger than that? Trophies, my number one. Okay, we don't need it to be that big. That's too big. I think this is fine. Online friends. Sure, let's keep that. News. I don't care about news. I don't care about the store. I think battery level sounds important, so let's put that up here. I do like that as a stat. I don't care about what's happening on Plus. Media gallery. Showcase your recent or favourite trophy screenshots. That's interesting. I like that. I save a lot of screenshots. Maybe I'll put that here. Make that big. Oh, no, I want console storage. Console storage sounds... Oh, crumbs sounds good. Let's move that up here. Oh, friend activity. Let's have... That's cool. Friend activity is cool. Take that away. Take that away. Oops, sorry, take that. No. No. Well, there we go. I think... Oh, that's nice and tidy. So I've got... the things that I'm interested in seeing, no clutter, no fuss, no muss. I don't need a widget for Naked David 10, thank you. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the friend activity. This is kind of cool. Oh, I'm looking at the friend. So this person played Castle Crashers Remastered for 6 days ago. This person played Vampire Survivors 3 days ago. This person played Lego Ninjago 5 days ago. What? Are there any other stats? Who played Astro the most this week? Who? It doesn't say who. Reese played Astro the most this week. Right. Interesting. Weird. This person played Astro the most this week. How? How can both people play it the most this week? Brett earned a gold trophy in Power Simulator. Okay. This person played the possession most this week. Is that what we get? Bethany got the platinum trophy in Astrobot. Oh, congrats, Beth. Very cool. This person played Yakuza 0. Okay, and then it goes around. So we see a fair few. Look at this. I do like seeing the stories there because I do save a lot of stuff on my... you know, you see my media gallery is pretty big. This, I think, is a big one to get. I don't have my headphones hooked up, so I can't see what's going on here. Now, let's see what's in my media gallery. So this is meant to be... I thought this would be jumping into... Oh, I suppose it is a quick jump into my media gallery because, as you see, I save a lot of stuff here. But we've got a Ratchet and Clank screenshot. Oh, no, that's Jak and Daxter. No, that is Ratchet and Clank, is it? What's this? Oh, why are we? This is so random. It's going to. Now this is actually kind of cool. If I did photo mode more, you would probably see some cool things, and this might entice me to do photo mode a bit more, or to do a clear out. Like a picture like this, I'd want to delete it because I think that's not showing us anything, is it? Why have they chosen Ratchet and Clank? Wait, there is a setting for which pictures are shown? Oh. I want it to just be screenshots. As much as trophies are nice. In this bit here, I feel like all the UI feels a bit cumbersome. Oh. Okay, do I want recently captured? Maybe. Favorites. Well, no. That's a shame. I feel like this could be better. I'd want there to be an option to not have trophy photos, which is interesting. I mean, a bit random for someone who likes trophies, but I just don't know. I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of screenshots. I stopped doing photo mode because I kind of just got out of sorts with it. Okay, so the next thing we can do. So right now we have it like this. I don't hate this, but we can pick a custom background. You can set a photo as a wallpaper. I put Aloy using. Okay, so we can change our background. So we've got ones here that are like some sort of default ones. I don't know how I feel about any of these. I mean, maybe this one feels okay. From games. Astrobot. Now, what am I going to see in my media gallery now? I'm going to have to take a photo mode or something. Or do I care? I don't know. Oh, well, we can't. You don't get to see everything. I mean, Astrobot's kind of cool. Let's try... Also, some of these just feel a bit too busy, in my opinion. Oh my god, why are there googly eyes? Let's try... Oh, horrific. Oh my god, that's the stuff of nightmares. That's kind of cool. No. No, that's interesting, I guess. I feel like I know who designed that one. Maybe this. Well, I put all my copy to like bold to read it. I'll do this for a bit. Although actually, I've changed my mind. I want to go for. Yeah, Astro, ba ba da 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 Astro. Grandma turned the PlayStation buttons into googly eyes. You can have your own screenshot. I just don't know if I have anything worth. Like, what have I? Now you might see more of my tasteful nudes. Like, I don't remember the last time I took a screen, like a photo mode in a video. Like, I don't know why I took this. Why do those pictures exist? I don't know. I just don't think... How do you access this? So at some point your PlayStation will update and you'll just get this welcome one here, but it's like rolling out slowly to people. Where's my media gallery gone? Yeah, I just don't have any of my favourites. Unless I should start... I don't have any tasteful news of David Tennant. Thank you very much. Did I take any of Red Dead? I don't think so. Like, it would normally be something Uncharted related if I... But I just stopped doing photo mode. I just fell out of... It became that thing where I just didn't see the need for photo mode anymore. Like, I was super into it. And then I was just kind of like, I'm taking all these pictures for what? No one wants to look at them. No one cares. I don't care. I never look at these ever again. I'm trying to see if I have any games that I would have a screenshot in that I would care about. But I don't think so. Oh yeah, it's all trophies. What was my oldest game again? Delete everything. No, take a nice picture of Jack. No way. What's in other? Yeah, I'll just take a picture of my trophies here. Oh yeah, there's some potentially interesting stuff in here maybe. What is this? Wow, look at this art. What such art. Oh, hang on. I've just realised I've got this up at the bottom. We aren't listening to music. Oh, this was my old one. But this is my profile picture. So I don't really care for this again. I just take pictures of the UI all the time. Like, yeah, look at this UI. Love a bit of UI, mate. It's all UI. Oh, who remembers this? The old trophies back in the day. There used to be these cards. That was terrible. Thank God we moved to this. God. What about a nice picture of Mass Effect? Wouldn't that be lovely? Yeah, surely I must have some pictures of Garrus. I know I had some pictures of Garrus on my PS4. I remember going up to him specifically to take photos of me and him as if we were together. I don't know if I did take any in Uncharted. These are all trophies. Just have a look. I mean, I might have been tempted to do a cheeky one. Bugger. I've gone back, haven't I? The blades on Xbox. I do not remember the blades. I never had an Xbox. Sorry, I clicked back on Uncharted when I shouldn't have. Shoulda, I coulda, let's go all the way to the bottom. If I've taken any, we'll take it. And then we'll look at Mass Effect, and then we'll move on and play Astrobot. Oh, I've got a 14-minute video here. How fun. I'll delete that, so save some space. I do. Oh, look at this. I forgot I did this. I took photos of Uncharted like I was on holiday, like I did my holiday snaps. So here's Sam in Madagascar. Oh, here's Sully. He wanted to pick out a shirt. So I imagine that. So I remember I did this playthrough and pretended like Nathan Drake had a disposable camera and he wanted to take pictures. There's him, you know. I'm like, oh, why are you taking a picture of me? Put the Sam photo up. No. Why does he look so distressed in this photograph? That's very upsetting. Oh yeah, the Sully Inception. I took a really good picture of Elena actually. Where's this good picture of Elena? I think I did it a bit and then I was kind of like, all right, I've had enough of this. Oh, actually, I do have some Uncharted ones. I knew if I took them anywhere, I would have taken them in Uncharted. This was a good shout. Where's my really good Elena picture? I took such a badass picture of Elena. Damn, she had like arms crossed and stuff. Okay, let's go Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. There it is. Did I take any pictures of my boy Garrus? Oh look, that's when they were all mourning me. Bless, I had to take a picture of it, obviously. Obviously. Oh, look at him. Look. Why is it... I've just got a good butt shot of Tali here. It's just me watching them two talk to each other like, excuse me, what's going on here? That's my man. What are you doing leaning over his calibration like this? Do I have this? I don't know why I took a picture of myself in my cabin, but I guess I did. It's like, this is quite random going back. Oh yeah, I did take this picture of, why does my shepherd look so bad? Oh, I did take a picture of my shepherd in front of all the, but I don't think any of these would work. God, she's always on the job, shepherd. She can't relax. Always in a military pose. Her calibrations, yeah. Oh, look at me and Garrus. Oh. Yeah, that's why I know that Tali. Oh, look. Oh, we need some cute music together. What's cute music? Imagine me and you, I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the end you love and hold them tight, so happy together. Oh, I knew we'd find some gold in here. I knew I would not be able to resist taking pictures of me and Garrus. I can't see me loving nobody but you. Look at us looking into each other's eyes lovingly. But all my life look how stoic he looks. Look how handsome he is here. That's a handsome looking alien. Oh, look at us. Oh. Dusty, you're playing Mass Effect, aren't you? Oh. Get out of here, Jacob. Jacob. I like this picture a lot. Oh, we're just too cool. That looks like a college party. Like someone's like, oh my god, you two are like high school sweethearts. I'm like, oh, la 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 la. Did I take any more? Or is that it? Oh, Garrus, he looks so young here. You look so young, Garrus. What happened? Oh, look at this. It's a bit artsy, isn't it? Bit artsy, that. Boop, 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 boop. God, I didn't realise I had a bit of the artistic flair in this game. Well, maybe I should do this sometime, just go through some of my photos. I don't know if this is interesting or not, but I'm having a great time. Looking at what once was when I played this. Oh, Anderson, what a bro. Did I take any pictures of anybody in Mass Effect 1? Oh, this is when I was singing my song. Shepard, this is the Normandy, come in, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, traveling to uncharted worlds, searching for the Normandy. I don't remember the words of my own song. Well, there we go. Photos can be fun. I feel like I only need... No, don't say that. DJ Purple is not a happy man right now. Yeah. Right, let's play Astrobot. That's enough of that. That's enough of that filth. Yeah, you won't catch me watching David Tennant in the buff. Right, let's see. Astrobot, let's go. There's still time. I only consume highbrow content like Garrus. Right, I've not loaded this up before, so I don't know what's going to happen. I am Astrobot. I don't think you can get all 6 now, can you? I don't think that's possible. Astrobot. I am Astrobot. He's Astrobot. I'm Lucy. You're you. Let's go. Oh, in a galaxy far, far away. Right, let's get our speed run on. New galaxy discovered. Time to perfect your speed running skills. Oh, the sound is cutting out. Of course the sound is cutting out. Why would it not cut out? Woohoo! Confess you, I was loving seeing Garrus. I was loving it. Boo, boo, boo. Of course, the galaxy is a big time trial. All right, we ready for this? Who are we saving? Who are we saving, bro? See, that's what I like, a good challenge, but as long as it's good. Go, go, go! 2, 1. Is it the same music? Oh no, we've got different music. I've forgotten how to play the bloody game. How do you do it? Okay, I remembered. First time, first try. Oh. I don't see a clock anywhere though. Is this a time trial or is it just a trial? Oh no, I don't want to get caught in the washing machine. That was silly, damn it. I was too busy thinking about the first time. It's the first time in forever. This music is a bit plummy. This is not what I was expecting, but I guess, oh actually, I think in the main one it doesn't actually tell you your time until you do it, right? Maybe I am going to like, go, go, Astro, go, Astro, Oh, I think I've got to use my thing, haven't I? Less haste, more speed. I think you're right, yeah. Oh yeah, can we just do that? Okay. I've got to get back into the Astro vibe. This music can't be sung to. Oh yeah, I've got to use my abilities more. I'm not a big fan of the dog ability. Let's go! No! Okay, so it's about... Oh, balls. I messed up. Right, let's... I'm getting my Astro legs back. Oh, now I'm trying too much. There's oppression. How far was I? I suppose I was just... Oh, crap. It does look a little bit like running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Just keep on moving ahead. Something, something, la 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 la. What's this bird about? Okay. Right. What do you want? My God. Oh, okay, we're right at the end. Okay, we can do a better job. We can do a better job. Turtle rescue. Who's that? Who's that? Maskless samurai, a new hero on the rise. Who? Who are you? 46. That's pretty shit. I must do better. I did do one or two of them, I think. Oh, no. Alright, let's go again. But what's the other trophy? How do we get the other Astro Ball? Do you have to get like a better time or something to get the other one? We only got one. Oh, is it what's her face? Was her name Yummy or something? Or Yumi? Oh, fell off the edge then. It was Sekiro. Gotta go faster. Must go faster. I think I probably have a better chance of this. I'm just doing it on my TV. Bagger. Oh, some Rise of the Ronin. Oh, nice. Cool. A character I'm unfamiliar with at this current time, but will. Okay, so we got to believe in this dog a bit more. Gotta believe. We gotta think more parappa. But yeah, how do we get the other one? Just by getting a faster time. Okay, we can make those as the bot on the dog. knowing how fast you can go with the thing. Oh, we got the Helldiver! Thank you! What was that then? That must have been better. Okay, 39, not bad, not bad. I think that's still at the bottom though. I can't remember who had the top one. And now my friends are taking ages to load. 28 seconds! Wow. Okay, that got me in third place. That's not bad, not bad. I got it in 35. My God. Oh, there's new items in the claw machine. Alright, let's go to the claw machine then. Let's go! Go, go, go! I'll return to that at some point. Return to sender. And that's it, I guess. We don't have... I don't know how I like this, if I like this at all. So they're going to release them, I guess, one by one. But I want to do them when I'm, you know, in the Astrobot. Like, I had to remember the controls somewhat. Not that there was many to remember, but, you know, I had to, like, how does the dog work again? So maybe I might just save them all and do them all in one sitting rather than waiting to do one at a time. Maybe, or maybe I can just do them on the show as they come out and then do a one sitting where I can do them all. Welcome to the crash site, everybody. It's good to see you. Yep. Now get back to work. Ha ha ha. Boom, boom, boom. But I don't have any more. Oh, I do have some. All right, what are we getting? Oh, of course, we're gonna get the new things for those guys. Ronan's okay. What's price for Ronan? Ronan's valid. I'm looking forward to playing this game. I know Rich Gamer, you played it, right? One-way shuttle. Return trips not permitted. Let's go see him. Let's go see him. Oh, look at everybody. Boom, boom, boom. Hey. What I'm missing is I'm just missing the, you know, watching all of the parts sing and just everyone dancing. I like this music. Oh, that's good. It's the Helldiver just keeps coming back. Nice. All right, let's take a look over here. 42 out of 50. Rescued all the bots. So I guess we just get one. 14%. Yeah, that's that one. I guess we'll get each bot as and when each one of these comes out. Well, I suppose that is all for today's Locking It Down with Lucy. We talked trophies. We saw pictures of Garrus. We got a trophy. And we're one step closer to 10k. So thank you everybody for watching today. It's been lovely to spend this Thursday evening with you. Ooh. I shall be back at some point of the weekend to play Resident Evil, probably tomorrow, if not Sunday. I'll figure it out, but I do need to really get on that and you know, play the game. So does your job allow you to work from home? 7% of you said no, had to return to office. 20% of you said yes fully. 28% of you said yes set days. And 45% of you said no, my job isn't set up for work from home. Thank you for taking part in the poll. Thank you for taking part in the stream. I shall return. Yes, someday I shall return with more. Definitely some Resident Evil at the weekend. I will post it. It depends on how I feel tomorrow work-wise, but it'll be about 7 o'clock, you know, the usual. Probably more likely tomorrow than Sunday. And I shall see you then. All right, well, have a good rest of your day and a great weekend if I don't see you. And I'll catch you next week for more Locking It Down with Lucy. That's all I got for you this time, everybody. Goodbye.